After all, when I was growing up, and much of the history of Palisades Park was done during the Depression years. That's when the impact was the greatest. People couldn't afford to go to the beach, to the shore. Lots of folks didn't have a car. You could get here by taking a couple of buses. And I remember when my parents talked about going to Palisades Amusement Park, it wasn't done overnight. You didn't just go tomorrow morning. You thought about it for a week or so and said, okay, next 2 Saturdays from now, we're going to go to Palisades Amusement Park. And I remember the thrill of hearing it. To me, it was not different than going to the Paramount Theater, which I occasionally was taken to as a child. Coming here was an experience. It relieved you of the heat of the city streets. It relieved you of the boredom of playing the same game with the same people. It was an experience just to look around and see the different faces and the crowds and people having a good time, smelling the French fries, which I don't dare touch anymore. The whole thing was a total experience. And this was the place that it had for so many. Can you imagine over these years of its existence, almost 100 years, 85 years, something like that, the millions of people that came through here had a good time, walked away feeling good about themselves and their families, and before they got to toil and travail, they had a respite. And that's what Palisades Parks represents.